This is always a welcoming, wonderful sight. I feel like I've come home when I see it. I am now at the basically birthplace of my first solo travels in the world. At the age of 16, I came and lived with a host family here in Normandy, France, in a town called Louvieres, where I went from being an only child at the time to having 8 siblings and a herd of cows and a lot of great adventures. So back here visiting my host family, and I'll show you around. It's an amazing house made of stone with tons of bedrooms, because you can imagine with 8 kids you'd need a lot of bedrooms, and a beautiful front yard here. And there's been many parties right here. We bring the tables out in the summer, and used to have some pigeons here, which we don't have anymore, and just a beautiful property. This is the room where we used to milk the cows when I first got here, and you'll see my host sister's farm and how different it is today. From the milking room back into here where the cows used to be, I've seen cows born here and hanging out. So strange to see it now kind of not used and things piled up. A lot of memories here, a lot of great memories. Here are some raspberries. We get to eat them fresh off the vine here. It's awesome. This is the back of my host family's house. Used to be geese running around, rabbits in cages, which I didn't know I ate one time, but anyway, that's another story. There's the back of the house and that church. This is the Louvieres church. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of being in Normandy, is all the cows. Bonjour! Bonjour les filles, comment ça va? I think they're coming for a visit. Hi, aren't you lovely? Hello. Thank you for coming to say hi. Bonjour. Bonsoir. Now, this is where I learned, so my host family you saw the area where the cows were, but also during the day, they would graze over here. And so there used to be, and these may still be, apple trees. And my host mom told me the story where she and my host dad went out, came back one day and found all the cows over here, or several of them, lying down. They thought they were dead. Turned out the cows
had been able to reach some of the low-hanging apples and eaten them, and a cow has several stomachs and they ferment the apples in their stomachs, so all of them had gotten drunk and passed out. So a happy ending to an otherwise weird story. And there's the génisses. These are my host sister's cows, so they're cows, not bulls, who are not yet, they haven't had a baby yet, so they're not giving milk, and they're hanging out in the field grazing today. In many ways, my time here when I was 16 influenced all of my travels now and my desires to travel and immerse myself and all that. So this is a very special place for me. So I will show you around a bit more. There is the church, the Église of Louvieres. Salut Maya! And this town has about, I think, around 76 people in total who live here. So imagine I'm a 16-year-old and I am living in New York City and I come here and I have 8 siblings. I go from being an only child to having 8 siblings. There's a herd of cows and this village, and that's pretty much it. Quite a unique experience at that time for me. Louvieres is a small, charming village here in Normandy, not far from Bayeux, 16 kilometers away. And of course, the way you know that you're here is to see the Louvieres church right there. There are, I think I've mentioned before, but there are about 76 people that live in the village, so you're likely to see everybody more than once while you're here. One of my host sisters lives down here. She's got the cow farm. As we approach the church, there's also the mairie, or the town hall, which is the building right here. And my host sister, one of them, is actually the mayor of the town. So there will be mayoral meetings right here in this building. There are some beautiful roads back here, and of course I love stumbling on cows wherever I can. And of course you have these gorgeous fields and the water tower in the distance. Just so peaceful and not a lot of people. A lot of farmland here. So my host family and I calculated that I have been coming over here for 36 years, which is crazy. So no wonder this place feels like home. A lot of these fields serve to make hay during the summer, which of course is how the cows are fed during the winter. Speaking of hay, here you have a lot of it already ready for the winter. I believe the Route des Louves is named that way because this area used to be full of wolves. Who could resist another look at these gorgeous cows? Certainly not me. Hello, bonjour. Oh, so nice to see you.
Ah, ça te plaît d'avoir des vaches, tu pourrais être blonde un jour.
Attention, attention malade, attention.
I am on my way to my host sister Margaret Marie's house. Here's the lovely church behind me, lovely day here, and I am on my way to herd and milk the cows. Yay, get ready for some fun. Here we come. And my host sister has a bio farm. I forget, because it's like an organic farm here. So here we are, almost ready to see the cows. And here's her dog too. Oh, oh. Okay, you gonna help us get the cows? Alors les vaches, c'est l'heure de traire. On y va? Non, on y va? Bonjour, on y va? On y va? On y va? On va aller. We're going to get milked. They don't understand French, so or English, so I have to speak French. Allez! And there's the church in the distance. You'll notice my host sister's not in this video because she doesn't like to be filmed or photographed. So it'll be just us cows, just us girls here, and the church. You're walking to the milking room with us. The dog went to sleep, and then now that we don't need the dog anymore, came back to help us. Here's the milking area. So in a minute I'm going to do this. You clean them off, and then you turn these machines on and attach them. So we've got some sort of very young génisses. These are younger than the other ones that you saw earlier. They're adorable, of course. Bonjour! Ça va? And they're friendly. Bonjour! And now we get to see the little baby cows. Hello, bonjour. And here's some girls. A little bit older, not much. Bonjour. Bonjour. Oh. We just put some milk into these for the babies. This one was just born. Oh. Oh. This is the youngest cow here. Hello. Bonjour. Bonjour. See, she's trying to eat my hand. Oh. My host sister makes cream, crème fraîche out of the milk, and this is what she uses to do it. And it's really good. She also makes butter. Here's where all the milk is going. Some of it goes to Isigny-sur-Mer to make some camembert. That's the company, Isigny-sur-Mer. Milking hour is over. It was a blast. And now the cows have gone off to enjoy their evening. What a beautiful evening it is. Into the fields of Normandy. So, my host sister is taking me into her cave of Calvados. Alors, ça c'est lequel c'est le Calva? Ah, that's all the Calvados, and I'm drinking it now. Look at what a pretty color it is. I think she's gonna lock me in here. 2015? 2017? 2020. Et ça?
2022.
And 2022. That's a lot of... C'est beaucoup de Calva.
Yeah, they vol.
Oui. So there's a big supply of Calvados here, in case you ever needed some. Cheers!